Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Talk About It 803. This is episode 7. Look, guys, we are doing 30 voices in 30 days. And this is for my show, Let's Talk About It, which is representing 4 years. We are celebrating 4 years in April. And guys, I have the beautiful Jordan with me today. Hi, Jordan.
Hey, Cynthia. Hey, everybody.
Look, girl, it's been a long time coming. First of all, I know you are super busy, so I am not going to keep you. But I just want you to share your story. Jordan, you wear a lot of hats. You're a nurse. You know what I'm saying? You're an entrepreneur. You have so many things going on. So please tell everybody who Jordan is.
Thank you. So, yes, I do wear a lot of hats. That's something my dad, he told me a long time ago. He was like, yeah, you just need to find one thing and master that one thing. But I just cannot sit down like ever. But um, yes, I'm a nursing student.
Mhm.
And I'm also an Army combat medic.
Okay.
And I
Yes.
currently use my EMT to work with the hospital, and I basically just do discharge calls, making sure that the patient can get home after their care. I graduated from Fisk University, which is an
Mhm.
HBCU, if you didn't know. Um,
Yes.
and I graduated with a biology
Ooh.
degree. Um, yeah. And
Wow.
I'm very passionate about patient care. At this point, I'm in my life, leadership,
Right.
and right now just growing within the medical space. And then outside of healthcare, I am an entrepreneur. I do take heed into that. Very
Mhm.
interested in having my own business and making my own lifestyle through that. And so I ran a crochet business very often in undergrad, um, and now. And I also like to create my crochet content on my YouTube shorts.
Yeah.
And yeah, that page is just basically centered around my creativity and my service. And I would like it to be a part of community as well. So everything I do basically is rooted in purpose,
Mhm.
definitely discipline because it takes discipline to keep going. And then
Right.
also just a
Absolutely.
heart for people.
Yes, right? Oh, girl. So when I hear you're a nursing student, you're a combat medic, you're an entrepreneur, you're a content creator. I mean, do you, do you ever get tired or say, why? Why am I doing this?
Yes, I do get tired. Oh my goodness. Matter of fact, like sometimes it doesn't seem like it. I would say to other people it doesn't because they don't
Mhm.
see, what happens behind closed doors. But I
Absolutely.
definitely get overwhelmed for sure. Like, and it does not take much. It
I
does not take much for me to get overwhelmed. Like,
believe
tell
it.
me one thing, and I'm like, oh no. And it's like almost with every single thing. It's like once I jump from one thing to another, it's like, man, I gotta do this, gotta do it. But at the end of the day, once you just start, you can go ahead and finish. It's all about starting.
That's
And I can
right.
say that like even today, we had a fitness test.
Mhm.
So the army, they have like their fitness test for soldiers. Um, and I was so nervous. Mind you, I've been working out, I've been putting in the work, but I still like had a little bit of doubt in myself because I was kind of overwhelmed
Right.
knowing that
Right.
it's been months since we've done this test and I
Right.
have to pass. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like I hope I do well. I'm getting nervous. I'm like, oh, it feels like they're making us do this, which they are because it's the army.
Right. Okay.
But I was so like full in my head, and I actually did better on my PT test today than I've ever done before.
That's
Like ever.
amazing. That's
Like all my
amazing.
times, I beat all my PRs except for my run. So
What?
once you start, just start it. And once you start, it's like I get in my flow state. That's what they call it
Yes,
these days.
that's good. Well, I'm super proud of you, and it's
Thank
like you
you.
have all this going on. I mean, what do you want to come from all of this? Wearing all these hats. What do you really want to come? What do you want to come out of all this?
What do I want to come out of all this? Um, I would say I feel like everybody's answer would be success.
Yeah,
That's always been my answer
right.
because, you know, everybody wants to reach the top, at
Absolutely.
least, at least for, well, not everybody, but at least for me, I
Right.
know I always want to um, expand my knowledge, expand my skills, and
Right.
all in all, just be like a better person, you know? And with that comes routine and discipline and doing all these things to, I would say, reach success. And
Yeah,
of course, I would also like to um, dive deeper and reach my purpose as well. So
absolutely.
I'm still discovering that because, I'm only 24, so I got a little bit to go.
Yes, you do.
But
Yes,
I'm
you do.
just exploring me and what my purpose would be.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. And that's awesome. And Jordan, I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna hold you. I know you have a lot. But I just want to say thank you for taking this time out, just giving us who Jordan is, and telling people how can they find you, with your crocheting and everything. I want the people to see it. So how can they find you? How can they, share with you?
Yeah, absolutely. So right now, one of the pages that I use the most, which I feel like is expanding more than I thought,
Mhm.
would be my crochet page on YouTube, which is Crochet Goonie. So it's CROCHET and then G like golf, U in like Nancy I. Crochet Goonie, and that's my brand, Goonie.
Hey, goody. I love that. I love that. And I'm gonna have
Yes.
one more question. If you can
Mhm.
inspire other young women who are, doing the same thing you're doing or want to do the same thing you're doing, what words of encouragement would you give them?
This is good.
Hmm.
I would say I gotta think on this one. I would say, hmm, I would say that you don't have to have everything basically figured out right now. All you can ever do, like I said earlier, is just start. That's the
Hmm.
first step.
Right.
Well, the first step is thinking, like, what is it that you want, you know,
Right.
and
Hmm.
really taking the time to analyze, the things that you like
Right.
and how that could affect you and others in a positive way, of course. Then start. And then, of course, you don't have to have everything figured out, right at that moment. But starting, that is what you have to do.
That part.
And then where you are, you're not going to always be in that same position.
Hmm.
And so I would say just stay consistent, stay disciplined,
Yes.
and don't let situations um take away from like who you are.
Right.
And I would say that you're more capable than you think you are. And you have to give yourself grace
Yes.
and time to grow into the person and the place of where you would like to be. And so also keep your circle, you know, right. You want to be around positive people and those that would encourage you to keep going.
Hmm.
Um, Protect your peace.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
another one. Like a
Yes.
lot of things you don't have to say,
Right.
like some things can be left unsaid because it just makes the
Hmm.
situation a whole lot better.
Yes. That's true.
um, yeah, and it creates peace for yourself too, and that's
Right.
very
It's,
important.
I
Like
agree. I agree. A hundred
Yeah.
percent. Mm-hmm.
And then I would say also don't be afraid to switch paths, take risks.
Mm-hmm.
And even if it's not the popular risk,
Right.
you know, do what you think is best. Take the time to think about the situation and analyze the benefits. And then
Absolutely.
after that, I feel like later on you'll thank yourself later for the work that you're putting in now. And there's a quote, I can't remember the exact quote, but I
Mm-hmm.
think it's from I forget his name, but the author who wrote the Rich Dad Poor Dad book. Um
Yeah.
he talked about like he does what okay, it's like along the lines of this, but he does what 99% of people wouldn't do today so that he could have the life that 99% of people live today. He
Right.
could have it tomorrow. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like you just take the sacrifice to work
Mm-hmm.
hard now. That way later on, you're not working as hard and you're enjoying the fruits of your labor. So
Absolutely.
that would be my advice.
I love that. I love that. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you for coming through. Guys,
Yes.
please follow Jordan, guys, her YouTube page. Okay, please. She's a content creator, she's a nurse, she's a biology man. Listen, she went off. Talk to Jordan. Yo, so let's talk about it. 803. We are here presenting 30 voices in 30 days. We are also celebrating 4 years of Let's Talk About It 803. Yes, I said it right.
Yes.
And I am excited. Guys, we have so much more for you. We have so much more in store, guys. And stay tuned. Jordan, thank you.
Thank you for having me.